Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start new unit database development. In this unit we will cover different concepts of database, how to create and manipulate data, how to build, form and design reports, and how to create and manage queries. So let's get started. So every one of you is knowing what is computer and what are two main components of computer, which are hardware and software. So what actually is a computer system? System is itself a combination of different components together to form a single unit, fine, to perform a specific task, like we are saying music system, right? So music system is a combination of different components like mic, speaker, amplifier and so on. All these components are combined together to form a single unit, fine, to perform a specific task. Similarly, computer system is also a combination of different components like hardware, software, data, and user. So specifically in this unit, we are going to talk about data. How important is data? Why it is important? So for example, we have a memory card. It's a kind of hardware, fine, but it is empty. It doesn't consist of any file. Is it of any use for you? No. It's just a piece of flexible plastic for you, fine, until it consists of any data. So data is one of the important component of the computer system, fine. So what actually is data? Data is the raw and unorganized fact which is meaningless and useless until they are organized, fine. And when we organize this data, it becomes information. So what actually is information? Information is the processed data, or we can say information is the organized data, fine. So data is a raw unorganized fact and information is the data which is in processed and organized form, fine. Now what actually is a database? So we have talked about information, fine. Suppose I'm saying we have information about your roll numbers, we have information about your marks in English, maths, science and so on, fine. When we collect all this information, it becomes database. So database, what is database? It is a collection of information that is organized, fine. And how it is helpful, how database is helpful? You can easily access it, you can manage it, and you can easily update it also, fine. So let's start from the very beginning. What is data? It is raw and unorganized data, facts, fine. What is information? It is organized data. And what is database? It is the collection of information, fine. Now why do we need database? Database, simply, it manages large amount of data. It is very accurate. It is easy to update data. The security of data, this is one of the main point why we create database. You can create database manually also, like the register in your school. That is also a manual database. It consists of the record. It consists of different information. Your roll number, your name, your attendance, your marks. Fine. So it is also a kind of database only, but that is manual. Fine. So when we create database in computer, fine, it is helpful in security also. Similarly, data integrity means assurance of the accuracy and consistency of the data, and it is easy to research data also by using database. Now we have different types of database, fine, but basically database is divided into two parts. One is flat file database and another one is relational database. Flat file database stores data in a single table structure, fine. It is basically used for a small amount of data or a small amount of information. For example, you have created tables in MS Excel and LibreOffice Calc, whereas relational database use multiple table structure, fine. So we can say it deals with the huge amount of data. So main difference of flat file and relational databases: flat file database stores data in a single table, whereas the relational database use multiple table structure, fine. Flat file database use small amount of data to organize, and relational database deals with the huge amount of data. The example of relational database are MS Access, LibreOffice Base, MySQL, Oracle, and a lot more. So now what actually is data management system, DBMS? So we have said we will create database to organize our data, but where we will organize our data, where we will create the database, we need a platform for that, and that platform only is called a database management system. So database management system is nothing but a software that is used to manage your database. So we can also say it is an interface which is providing different operations like database creation, storing of your data, updating your data, creating table in database, and so on. One of the main important point, it provides protection and security to your database. Now, DBMS allows user to perform different tasks. Few of them are listed here. First is the data definition. Data definition, we are defining the data. Okay? Data definition includes the definition of the database. When we are dealing with the database, we are creating database, we are modifying database, when we are removing the database. Okay, when we are dealing with the database, it comes under data definition. Next is data updation. It deals with the data within the database. Fine. So it is used for insertion, modification, and deletion of the actual data in the database. Get the difference between these two. Data definition deals with the database itself, and data updation deals with the data in the database. Third is the data retrieval. You have created database, then you have entered data in that. Fine. Now you can retrieve your data. Retrieve your data means you can find your data, you can get your data, you can access your data. Fine. And the fourth one is the user administration. Fine. It is used for registering and monitoring users. Suppose I have created a database as a teacher. I have maintained your mark sheet. I've created your mark sheet. So I can control or monitor the access of the number of users I want. Okay? I don't want the students to get access to it. I want only the teachers or the admins to get access to it. Okay? So it's up to the admin whom to share the data and whom to not. It comes under the user administration. So it is used for registering and monitoring users, maintain data integrity, enforcing data security, dealing with concurrency control, and recovering information if your system, software or hardware get corrupted. Fine. So finally, the advantages of DBMS. There are multiple advantages, like it controls the database redundancy, means duplicacy. It is helpful in data sharing. We can share our files, our database with multiple users. It is very easily maintained. So maintenance is very easy. Suppose we are maintaining our data manually and we are maintaining our data in a computer. So maintaining our data in the computer is way more easy. It reduces time also. We can create a backup if your system, hardware or software get any failure. And finally, multiple user interface. It provides multiple users to get access to it. We can provide different types of user interfaces like GUI or application program interface. So that's it for today. In next class, we will discuss about RDBMS. Thank you.